Hey y'all, have you seen the news? According to a federal report, Kentucky State University, the only public historically black college in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, has been underfunded by more than $172 million in the last 30 years. Let's talk about it. I am a proud HBCU graduate, and I appreciate U.S. Secretary of Education Miguel Cardona and U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Thomas Vilsack for sending a letter to 16 governors across the country emphasizing the over $12 billion disparity in funding between land-grant historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, and their non-HBCU land-grant peers in their states. Kentucky is one of those 16 states that received the letter. In their letter to Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, the secretary stated that Kentucky State University has produced extraordinary graduates that contribute greatly to the state's economy, but the underfunding of KSU means it has not advanced as quickly as the University of Kentucky, based in Lexington, the other land-grant school in our Commonwealth. The letter goes on to state that the long-standing and ongoing underinvestment in Kentucky State University disadvantages the students, faculty, and community that the institution serves. Did y'all know that there are more than 100 HBCUs across the country, but 19 are land-grant institutions designated for funding under the Second Morrill Act, which were the subject of the letter sent by Cardona and Vilsack. Land-grant institutions were designated under the Morrill Acts of 1862 and 1890 with funding to focus on education related to agriculture, science, military science, and engineering. The University of Kentucky, again based in Lexington, was designated as a land grant under the First Act. The Second Morrill Act required states to establish separate land-grant institutions for black students and resulted in the establishment of several HBCUs across the country. Kentucky State University was founded in 1886, based in Frankfort, and became a land-grant institution under the act in 1890. Secretary Cardona said that unacceptable funding inequities have forced many of our nation's distinguished historically black colleges and universities to operate with inadequate resources and delay critical investments in everything from campus infrastructure to research and development to student support services. Now, I know that many people's immediate response will be, oh, but it's a Republican state. Keep in mind, for those 30 years, the governor, for the most part, was a Democrat, and the House of Representatives in Kentucky's legislature was controlled by Democrats. The letter goes on to state that we want to make abundantly clear that it is not necessary to reduce funding to other institutions, nor make a reduction in general fund allocations to Kentucky State University in addressing these disparities. Governor Beshear's office did not immediately return a request for comment on this story.